What's up, everybody? It's your boy TeJaysWorld back to you another video. Today we're gonna be playing skate. My goal in this video today is to pretty much go over some of the pros and some of the cons of the new skate game. So let's get right into it. So somebody in one of my videos that I uploaded the other day commented and told me that I should play Tony Hawk Pro Skater because all I do is go for points, which I think there's only one time I went for points, and that was for the throwdown, which that's pretty much the objective, is to go for points, which is crazy to me. Then the man told me that skate was made for realistic. He said it was only made for realistic players, so I'm kind of confused. Some of these people don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, obviously the dude hasn't played any other skate prior to this, if he even played this one yet. Then when I called him out on that, oh yeah, I told him, why would they have a point system if at least some of what skate was is going for points, you know? Why would they even have a point system at all? And then he proceeded to say, well, why does this new skate game have in-game currency or whatever that you can buy? I was like, where did that come from, bro? Like, I'm not EA, I can't answer questions that aren't particular to me, you know what I'm saying? And it had nothing to do with what he said the first time. I'm pretty sure he was just looking for a rage bait, so that was the end of that. But anyway, let's go over some of these pros and cons. All right, the first pro for me is probably the wine 360s or wine spins. Like, that's like one of my favorite things they added. It's definitely necessary. It was definitely needed. So that's one of my big pros. A lot of people probably disagree. They probably could care less, but that's one of them things that I like to do, and I cannot do it on this rail right now. Oh, I had it, bro. Not what I wanted to do, but okay. See, the pre-wind spins, they just look cool. Not everybody's gonna do them, and you're not gonna do them every time you jump, obviously, especially for realism. I love the way the 360 big spin looks. I always see people do that in competitions and stuff. Not like that. Not like that. Yes, sir. I got it. I want to land on a board slide, but we'll take it. All right, let's go for cons. This is a big one. I'm pretty sure everybody would agree. I mean, it isn't a deal breaker for me because I'm not gonna participate in the whole thing completely unless it's something I really want. And that is the in-game purchases. Now, like, we got the boxes, the little surprise boxes, whatever, which, I mean, you just go until you get everything, which to me makes no sense in my opinion. I could see if it was like one big box and it had everything in it, and you like get a certain thing or like a random item, and you could get the same ones. I don't know. It's just a weird concept. I don't mind it, but I don't really like it either. And as far as the Sam Van Buck stuff, and ooh, I like them overalls though, I ain't gonna lie. For $13 though, ooh, that's insane. And I understand it.
Stop the cap.
Because I mean, it's a free-to-play game, but I would much rather pay $60 for a game than pay $2 for some shorts. But you could hand over some overalls for fucking $13, bro. That's insane. It don't make sense to me sometimes, but I get it. Silver black. Ooh, I like that board. See, $150. That's not bad, bro. I would pay $150 for that board. But I get it. They're gonna try to make their money some way, somehow, with a free game just to keep the game going. But I don't think that was the best move they could have went with. Got one con and one pro so far. Let's find another pro. And this is pretty much a easy thing to go with too, because we didn't have it in any other previous skates. So having this is a big game changer. Some people don't like it, some people do. Our next pro is climbing. It's something cool that, you know, you can do if you want to. You don't have to. You do not have to climb ever. Because I barely climb sometimes unless I need to get somewhere, obviously. There's just something about it. It doesn't look like skate when you're doing it, obviously, but I mean, it is skateboarding, and you can get to higher places. There's some skate parks on some rooftops. Some of them don't have anything, but y'all get the point. Like, we were always, if we wanted to get somewhere, we had to find a glitch or something else to get us there, you know? It was never an option for us to climb things and get on top of roofs and skate parks on top of the roofs. It's a great thing to add in this game. It really is. Like, if people could see it as a negative thing and say, oh, it's not skateboarding. But to me, I mean, parkour has a lot of similarities to skateboarding. A lot. I'm gonna get up here and hit this jump real quick, just for the love. Let's hit it. Just for the love. Oh, we can land that? Oh no, no chance. See a con. Let's see if we can find any more con. Arguably one of the biggest cons would be the story mode. You know, we have the challenges instead of story mode now. Which I like the challenges. It's not bad. Just some of the challenges aren't that challenging. Which is the biggest problem with the challenges. It's not really the only complaint I got with the challenges. And they get repetitive if all you're doing is going for challenges. Because that's what I did for the first few times I got in this game. I was just going after challenges the whole time, trying to unlock everything and doing all that before the reset after the update. After this most recent update for the early access. Story mode was one of my favorite things playing, like getting sponsorships and doing all this, which I don't think they will. They could add it in this game. I don't see it happening at least anytime soon. But I feel like if they could have added it, or they were planning on adding it, it would already be in the game for launch, you know? And there's no offline mode. I know they're gonna be adding your own server the way you can get in a server with you by yourself or with friends, which is a great thing. That is great for content creators and people who just want to skate alone. I know most content creators that make content on this like to skate alone, which I don't mind having people in the game because that's just the way it is. What's on this side? I haven't jumped on this side yet. Okay, there's nothing to jump to on this side, I don't think. I know you can fly through that window through the church right there, but another pro. Ooh, this is a good one. This is another one of my favorite things they added in the game. Let me just find something to do it with first. I would say I'd call it a double grind, but I call it just a tweak grind. I guess I would call it just for this purpose. A double grind to me is when you grind to another grind. Like you jump and grind to a whole nother different part. You ain't on the same rail. I think that's a good add to add in because people actually do that now. Back then there wasn't really real skaters doing that. Skating in real life has got so complex, it's crazy. But I like the shifting grinds. I think it's pretty cool. One of my top favorite things to add in the game because it just makes for so many more opportunities to do different things. So we got 3 pros, 2 cons so far. See if I could come up with another con. I didn't think too hard on it. My next con, which I'm gonna call it a con for now because I don't know if they're gonna add it in later or not, but the lack of game modes. Like, of course we want our spot battle, we want the skate game mode. Everybody wants Hall of Meat. I don't really care about Hall of Meat because I never really got into it like that. But a lot of people have, and a lot of people like that. A lot of people, that's all they did on skate was Hall of Meat. Watching the bones crack and all that. But I don't think they're gonna have it because they introduced the new, the new tech where you bounce whenever you hit the ground. You don't really hurt yourself whenever you're doing those challenges. But the lack of the game modes is a big con for me because that's all I did is skate. I mean, I skated around by myself a lot, did a lot of free skate, but my biggest memories on skate is from the fun track on Skate 2, the Super Ultra Mega Park, the custom parks on Skate 3, doing spot battles everywhere, Maloof Money Cup spot battles, all that. Like, that was insane. That's what made me like skate, was especially like the ones on the fun track. Fun track is really, I fell in love with Skate 1. Skate 1 was, I played straight offline. I don't even know if Skate 1 had online modes. But for me, Skate 2, the fun track, that's where it all started for me. Like, I could just picture it now, hitting that inward heel flip, whatever, to manual at the beginning, doing a front flip down the first ramp, getting that speed and hitting that, jumping over the pool into that bowl. And that's just a different time. And I know that's what everybody's looking for, is and stuff like that. But it's a different game, different time. I'm not gonna say whether it's better or worse, because I mean, this game only been out, well, it ain't even out yet. Still only really play testers are playing it. So all right, that's our third con. 3 pros and 3 cons so far. I mean, the flying in the game is pretty cool. It's not nothing crazy, it's not game breaking, it's not something that makes me not want to buy the game either, or get to play the game. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like the unrealistic, you can fly into places and all that, look like Fortnite. If you think it looks like Fortnite, it really doesn't take away from the gameplay, I promise you. Ooh, I like that. See, I like that. Was that realism? Was that some realism skateboarding right there? I'm just asking, because apparently I don't know what realism skateboarding is. I'm gonna put this con in there, and not for myself, because it doesn't bother me at all. And that's the art style, like the characters and everything else. Like, it does look cartoonish, and the everything, the bright colors and the perfect pavements and perfect roads and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think it's cartoony, which I get. I get it 100%. I'm not saying I love it, but I don't hate it, because it doesn't bother me. It doesn't, as long as it's not taken away from the skateboarding and the way this game feels and the way this game looks, I'm fine with it. I'm not making the game, you know, I'm not spending my money on the game, so it's not hurting me. It's not hurting anybody else either, but some people just, and I see a lot of people like, what his name is, Garrett. The one that he always played Skater XL and stuff. He was a realism skater in real life and a realism skater on games. He even said like he was getting used to it. It's growing on him, and that's how I feel. It doesn't bother me, especially at first I was like, does look kind of funny, but now it's like, what's the big deal? Pretty much, like, it's not nothing that's game changing. I'm not staring at my character, I'm staring at the back of my character. Like, doesn't mean anything. It's not make or break the game or for the gameplay. All right, moving on. Okay, that's a pro right there. Roll-ins are in the game now, which I don't use that often, but it is a cool feature to have. We never had it in there before. It does look smoother than what it did before the update. I love the roll-ins, but once again, not something I really use too often. I mean, I do like vert skating on this game, don't get me wrong, but unless I'm like challenging or going for points, I'm not really vert skating. I'm usually doing some crazy stuff around, or even a little bit of realism. That's another pro for sure. And I'm going off a lot of what's new in the game. I'm not really covering what they improved on, which is one of the I'm gonna give an honorable mention for the pros, which is transition grinding. Like, that looks good, you know what I'm saying? That looks great. Transition itself, I mean, it was always good, but it looks a little bit better, a little bit smoother. A lot of people might disagree. It's a little bit slower, like going up ramps, coming down is a little bit slower. But as long as you get your pumps in right, you'll be good. All right, that's 5 pros and an honorable mention for pros. Another con. Do we even have another con? I guess our last con would probably have to be the challenges itself. Because, I mean, while some challenges can be, you know, I'll take like 4 or 5 tries on it. Some of it's some dumb stuff I didn't do, or I forget to do one of the things that they said they needed to do in the line. It's nothing crazy. It's not game breaking. It's not pulling me off the game, because obviously you don't have to do challenges in this game to enjoy it. Let me go hit up a challenge real quick. I'm getting that down, bro. I don't know what the timing is on it. I just press A whenever my feet hit the ground. That's all I'm doing. Pressing A and letting
This
go
line
of
challenge is pretty
LT and
low-key.
RT.
I'm thinking you'll crush it.
V, pro or con? Let me know in the comments. V, pro or con? Ooh, I like that. Let's try to do a slow kick flip. Ooh, see them slow kick flips are another pro in itself, bro. I messed up there. It's all right, but that's one of the cons, bro. I like some of the challenges. Like, that one's not too bad. It's fun. I had to take a couple tries to hit the last grind. It's also not challenging. I know I'm gonna do it within a matter of a few tries, and that goes for most challenges. I think the hardest challenge for me is I'm gonna call it a Hall of Meat challenge, the Fallen challenge, when you gotta land in that globe on the other side of the parking garage. That's aggravating because I could sit there for 20 minutes trying to do that. You just gotta get off that little rooftop at the right angle and the right speed, and you hit it every time. But not every time I hit it. In my next video, I might try to grind the top of one of these billboards. I want to see if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible or not. Do not know. Matter of fact, I want to get up there just to see if it's possible. Okay, it's possible to grind them. Good to know. How did I land that? If y'all sat through the whole video, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.